Do you love film but never know what to watch? Well, you're in the right place. This podcast is only for the extreme movie fans. I'm Wyatt Picard,
And I'm Jack Reichart, and this is Film with Jack and Wyatt.
where we discuss everything movies from the best to the worst.
First, we will go over the highest grossing movies. At number 1, we have Avatar with $2.9 billion in gross.
Yeah, that was a good movie. It was entertaining to watch, and the special effects were cool.
Never seen it.
You haven't
No,
seen it?
I haven't seen it.
You need to watch that. All right, at number 2, though, we got Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
That was a great movie.
Avengers Endgame,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 2.7 billion good.
It was so good.
I don't
From
think it
start
was
to
that
finish,
good.
The story was just
It was
great.
so long.
Yeah, but it was great.
Boring.
Like, the 3 hours didn't feel like 3 hours during that movie.
It did.
It did not.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
You go ahead.
Number 3, we got Avatar: Way of the Water, 2.3 billion. Never seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I think the first Avatar was plenty.
Looked awful.
I don't know where they could have gone with the plot for a second Avatar.
All right. Number 4, $2.2 billion with Titanic.
I haven't seen it.
How have you not seen Titanic?
I don't know. I just never got around to watching
It's
it.
ridiculous.
I've meant to.
You've meant to? All
Yeah.
right. All right. Number 5, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, $2 billion.
Which Star Wars was that?
That was
kind
the-
of blur together.
That was the one. That was the 7th one.
But what happened in that one? Like,
God, I don't know. There was remember there was the guy and he was like a stormtrooper.
was that
And
The
then
Force Awakens? Was that Luke or like?
that was Kylo Ren, right?
Oh, that was that. Those 3 movies together were awful.
Yeah,
The first 6, the original 6 were pretty good, and then they kind of just went downhill from there.
I don't know. The first 3 were kind of bad.
The first, yeah.
I mean, they weren't.
Wait,
those
the
were
first 3. What do you mean though? Because
I mean,
they
like,
do it.
the
They did it in a
prequels.
weird order.
The
The
prequels,
prequels,
yeah.
The prequels were pretty bad. But 4, 5, and 6 were pretty solid.
And then what's next here? Avengers: Infinity War, $2 billion.
I agree with that. I almost put Infinity War above Endgame as far as how much I like it.
Can we stop? Can we stop putting these cash grab movies?
It was
on
not
this
a
list?
cash grab. It was a great movie.
Theme
And
park ride.
It had an amount of humor that Endgame didn't have, and it was like from start to finish. It was just a great movie.
This movie was.
What is your
I
problem
don't
with the
know.
movie?
I don't like it. Next, Spider-Man: No Way Home, 1.9 billion. Which one was that?
Right. No Way Home. That was the one.
Was that the?
That was the most recent one where there's like 3 Spider-Mans.
Oh, that was a good movie.
It was pretty alright.
That was a good one.
At the end, when like the people start coming from different universes, it was kind of like whatever. But
Okay. Well.
all right.
Next.
Inside Out at 1.6.
Inside Out 2. Who was
That's
watching
even
Inside Out
worse.
2?
Who was watching this? That's
Who's
awful.
watching this movie?
That's terrible.
Okay. Next, Jurassic World, 1.6 billion.
All right.
Never seen it.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Jurassic Park was there was like 3 Jurassic Parks, and then they went to Jurassic World.
Jurassic Park World.
Jurassic World was the ones with
that was Chris Pratt, right?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good. Those
Never
were all
seen
pretty
any
good.
of them.
You've never seen any of them?
No.
They were all pretty good. Even the most recent one was pretty solid.
The Lion King 2019, 1.6 billion.
2019.
Now that should be number 1.
I mean
I'm
that's
kidding.
a classic. It was a great movie, but that's not the one I watched as a kid.
That's
I think
the
it was 2019.
that's the live action one. Right?
The live action Lion King. Okay, nope, I'm out.
That's not that bad. Come on.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All right. And for our next segment, we'll be moving over to the highest rated movies on IMDb, with number 1 being The Shawshank Redemption.
Have you seen that?
Never seen it.
You've never seen that? That was
No,
a great movie.
never saw it.
Young Morgan Freeman. It was pretty solid through and through. Everyone loves that movie.
Yeah, I want to watch it, but like I don't know what it's on.
Yeah, I don't know where I found that, but I don't know. It was a great movie.
Yeah, all right. We got next. What was that? Batman: The Dark Knight.
Oh, that was a masterpiece of a movie.
Never seen it.
That was you never seen that?
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, no.
never seen
There was The Dark Knight. I don't think that was Heath Ledger.
I think it was. Was it?
Well, there was the first one didn't have the Joker.
Oh, did it not? Yeah, it did.
Is that the Joker one?
Yeah.
Then that that was really good too.
Yeah.
So of that trilogy, there's the one with just Batman, and then there's one with the Joker, and there's one with Bane, I think.
Oh, Bane. Yeah.
But that whole trilogy was just great movies.
Okay. Number 3, Inception. Never seen it. Never
Yeah.
seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard whatever about it, but 4 we got Fight Club. I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
I've heard good things. I want to watch that.
Fight
And,
Club.
What's his name? Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt's right.
Forrest Gump. I haven't seen.
I've seen Forrest Gump. Have you not seen Forrest Gump?
I don't know. I just never.
That's
got
a
around to
good
watching
movie. It's a funny movie.
It. Is it?
Yeah.
watch
6,
it.
Pulp Fiction.
I need to watch Pulp Fiction. I've never actually seen it, but
I
my
haven't
dad
either.
wants me to watch it. I've heard it's great.
Yeah, I have too.
It's like a classic kind of thing.
Next, Interstellar.
Never seen it.
Never seen that one.
I've heard amazing things about it.
I have
though.
too. I have too.
All right, The Matrix. Have you seen that?
I've seen that.
The Matrix was great.
That was such like a fever dream movie.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know.
The first one was really good, and then it kind of started going downhill. And by like the third one, it was just terrible.
What was the ending to the first one?
The first one?
Do you remember? 'Cause
I
I
don't
don't
remember.
remember.
It was a great movie though.
Next, The Godfather.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen The Godfather. Have you not seen The Godfather?
I don't know. Was it good?
It was good. Number
Alright, I
10,
need to watch it.
Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Never seen it.
I never got into any of the Lord of the Rings stuff. I don't know.
No, I couldn't really.
Yeah.
For our next segment, we'll go into our personal favorite movies. For me, my number 1 favorite movie is Schindler's List. You ever
Really?
seen that?
I have seen that, but it just in like a social studies class in like 7th grade. I never
You watched
would.
it in 7th grade?
I was 7th or it might have been 8th grade because that's when we were learning about the Holocaust.
Oh, okay.
But like I would never watch that on my own. It was good for like a school movie.
I didn't like that it was in black and white. Like, I get why they did that.
Yeah, they didn't have to, right?
No, they didn't. It was in the 90s.
Yeah.
So they didn't have
That's
to.
weird.
Okay, next, I have Gladiator. You've seen that?
I haven't seen
You've
that.
never seen
I've
Gladiator?
never
Are
seen
you kidding me?
Gladiator.
That's such a good movie.
Huh.
What's the guy's name that stars in that movie?
Is that Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
that Jacqueline Phoenix.
I've heard of. I don't know. Who
He
that
was
is.
he was the 2019 Joker. He's in
okay.
that movie. That was a great movie.
Huh.
Next, I have Oppenheimer. You've seen that?
I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
You haven't seen
I
Oppenheimer?
Need to
Are you
watch
kidding me?
Oppenheimer.
It's such a
I've
good
basically
movie.
just seen the entire movie in like TikTok clips of it, but I've never actually watched it.
Awesome movie. I saw that in like the film theater. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
The
yeah.
IMAX. I saw that was
Yeah.
so cool.
That's nice.
My 4th pick, I have Goodfellas. You seen Goodfellas?
I haven't seen Goodfellas.
How dude? You haven't seen any of these movies except Schindler's List. That was an awesome movie. Martin Scorsese directed it. It's awesome. Next, number 5 spot, I got The Truman Show. You ever seen that?
I've never seen it, but I've seen like little clips of it.
Just never seen The
It
Truman
looks
Show.
it looks pretty stupid.
No, it's not.
That's-
It's a good movie.
That's Jim Carrey, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an awesome movie. It's
Alright.
so good.
All right, what do you got next?
Next, I got The Shining. You ever seen The Shining?
I've never seen this. That's a horror movie, right?
It's a horror movie. That's so good. I love The Shining.
I don't mind horror movies, but
No,
no,
that's a
my
good one.
favorite
Jack Nicholson's in it.
Oh,
Who directs that movie? What was his name? Oh, what was his name? I'm blanking right now. Oh, Stanley Kubrick directed it. That's right. Next, number 7, Dune Part 2. That's a fairly new one. Like last year. You seen that?
yeah, I haven't seen it. I know that's Tom Holland, or is that just
No,
Zendaya?
Tom Holland's
That's
not.
just Zendaya.
Zendaya's in it. What's the other guy's name? Oh, he was
Chalamet.
Wonka. Yeah, Timothy Chalamet. That's
yeah.
it.
All right,
Your
my
turn.
list. At 1, I have the Avengers. Have you
Awful
seen
pick.
it? How is that?
Awful pick. That's
That
such
was
a.
an amazing.
That's
movie.
not like
Even
a
if you're not
favorite movie.
into Marvel stuff, which is fine. That movie was great and it was.
Oh my god,
hilarious.
these cash grab theme park ride
They're
movies. My
not
god.
cash grabs. It was great. All right,
Yeah.
at 2, I have 21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That
I
was
know.
hilarious.
What's like Dax Flames in it? You know who that is?
Who?
You don't know Dax Flame?
No, you keep bringing this random guy up. I don't know who
No.
this is. It had Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, and Ice Cube. That's all you
And
need
don't
to
forget Dax Flame. He was the H2O kid.
Know.
This guy. You don't remember him?
No, I don't remember
Dude,
him.
he's so funny.
And it had
Yeah, he was
Brie Larson was in it too.
this guy.
Oh, and Rob Riggle. Like you're going with the most random guy when it had all of these stars.
Dude, he's
in it.
awesome. I love Dax Flame.
Oh my
He's
god.
so funny. Look him up.
Okay.
Everyone listening to this, look up Dax Flame.
Next, I have Top Gun Maverick.
That was alright.
That was a great movie. The first one was fine for an '80s like flick, but it was whatever. This one was great. It had a good plot, had a good story, it had good actors.
It's really good.
Between Tom Cruise and what was his name?
Who played
Rooster?
Who played Rooster?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Bradley Bradshaw.
No,
That's Rooster.
yeah, but who played him?
Bradley Bradshaw.
No, that's his name in the movie. Miles Teller.
Oh my God, I'm an idiot. All right.
Miles Teller.
Miles Teller.
Yeah, he's a great actor. And at 4 I have Baywatch.
Baywatch.
It's such a stupid movie, but it's so funny.
What's that movie about?
It's a bunch of lifeguards on the beach, and they're like trying to they're discovering a drug operation, and they're trying to like clean up the bay.
This is the worst movie I've ever seen.
It's so funny.
This Dwayne Johnson, Zac Efron.
Yep.
How much
Margot
did this
Robbie.
gross?
I don't know.
200 million. That's ridiculous.
That was so funny.
That's
That was
so
a great movie.
agitating. That movie made that much.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay, now on the contrary, we'll go with the worst movies I've ever seen. The worst movie I've ever seen is either Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania or Five Nights at Freddy's. Those were both awful.
I never saw Five Nights at Freddy's, but I've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It was fine. It wasn't terrible. I mean, it was kind of stupid, but like the Marvel just like fell off a cliff after Endgame.
Yeah, I mean,
and it was pretty.
I'm on the fence between that and Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's was just a terrible movie, and it made no sense whatsoever.
I never saw it.
They never explained anything in that movie. And my third pick, I have Napoleon, the
Never
newer
seen
one.
that.
That movie, if you've seen it, you know why it's bad. It's just
I think I heard it was
movie.
like just entirely historically inaccurate too.
Yeah, it was that, and like the scene choices were just like weird.
Interesting.
What about you?
My list at the worst movie I've ever seen. I don't even know why I watched it after I heard the name. It's called Hunt for the Wilder People. It was such a stupid movie. This fat kid just goes into the woods with this random guy for a while after his like foster mom dies. It was terrible.
Hunt for the Wilder People?
Yeah, it was awful.
Who, this movie?
Yeah.
This looks awful.
It
Why'd
was
you watch
terrible. I don't know why, and I kept watching it too.
it? What's it about?
He just like he gets adopted, and then the mother dies, and the old guy didn't want him, so the old guy just like goes into the woods, and he just like follows the old guy, and then ends up on the run from the police or something.
This review says it's good for bombastic chases, dark humor, and poignantly truthful moments.
It was awful.
All right,
Do
next.
not watch it.
Next movie.
My second worst movie was Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
That
cash
was
grab.
So stupid. I hate when they go into like different universes. It just makes the entire plot of every single Marvel movie pointless. It's awful.
Another crash grab
Yeah,
theme park ride
it was
from
awful.
Marvel.
And my last bad movie was Ride Along 2. The first one was dumb with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube, and the second one was even dumber. I don't know why they ever made it.
Ride Along 2?
Yeah.
What is this? This looks stupid.
It was so stupid, and it was just annoying to watch. I don't know why I did.
What's it about? Is it like a hurricane or something?
I think Kevin Hart goes on a ride along with the cop Ice Cube, or maybe it's the other way around.
No, Kevin Hart's the cop.
Kevin Hart's the cop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember it being terrible.
All right, well. This has been Film with Jack and Wyatt, our first episode. Thank you for listening.